y'all, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make this ornament Christmas tree using items from Dollar Tree. Alright, so in the video, and I know it drives y'all crazy when I do this, it drives me crazy as well. At the end, I had kind of stopped with just putting on the ornaments. Well, I didn't really like the way it looked after I got it set up, you know, and made the end part of the video, so I went back and I glued in some of these little vase filler balls here. That's all that I did different from the video. If you watch through to the end of the video, you'll see me explain that again. So anyway, and the vase filler comes from Dollar Tree. You can get it at Hobby Lobby, pretty much any craft store. Stay tuned and I will show you how to make it. Hey y'all, first off, before we get started, please, I am shamelessly asking for votes here for the Greatest Baker Challenge. These votes at this point are critical because now everything is winding down. They are dividing the current groups up into different groups as they are choosing the winners of each group. And then, you know, we're going to go into like the semi-quarterfinals, semifinals, and then they will announce the winner. These votes count so much. So if you would, please look in the description box and I'll pin a comment with a link where you can vote. Just click on that link, scroll down underneath my photo, and you can click the vote box, scroll down further than that, and you can see pictures of my baked goodies. And I have been sharing recipes on my Facebook business page, so head over there and check those out. But anyway, what do I have here? I have one of these tinsel trees from Dollar Tree, and I apologize for that racket in the background. My neighbor has been entertaining himself all day driving around in circles on his lawnmower. There's nothing to mow. But anyway, it's a tinsel tree from the Dollar Tree. These are 10 inches tall, and they did have several different Christmassy colors. They had gold, silver, green, and red. Now, some of them also had different types of tinsel. I saw some with like some little pom-pom looking things on it, little metallic balls, and then this is just, you can see, it's like little strips. So I got one of these. I got this gold and pearl star to go on top and these gold ornaments. Because if you've been watching some of my previous Christmas videos, I'm doing more of a gold theme this year. I wanted to try to break away from a lot of the red and green, and I thought I would do gold. So I have this ornament, also came from the Dollar Tree, and these round ornaments here. These are all gold, and there's a bunch of different kinds, like the different designs. There's glitter, and then like a satin finish, and then these look to be embossed and all that. So each one of these packages contains 12 ornaments, and I got 2, which should be absolutely plenty, but I wanted to make sure I had a good mix of all of the designs. So I'm going to get this package out of the way because I have this one. My balls are stuck. Here we go. This right here. I'm going to start off with these glittery ones because it seems, yeah, I'm looking at this other package. I think I have more glittery ones than any of the other designs. But what you can do to attach these is you can use some floral wire if you want to. And I've been playing around with this with some other small ornaments, and it gets kind of tricky using the wire, you know, trying to maneuver it around everything and then getting it, you know, tightened up enough so that they don't flop around everywhere, because that ain't polite. Or you can bring your hands inside and try to bring the wires out and twist them around. But then again, that gets tricky once you start getting up towards the top. But you can use a wire to fasten them down if you want to. For me, I'm going to use hot glue. So let's just trim that off, which I should have already done. I'm sorry, I'm a slacker. So I'm just going to take this ornament, and I believe that this is hot enough. And I'm just going to kind of go around like this. Also up here on this little doohickey here. Because what I want to do is, okay, let's feel here. And I'm not even going to take this garland off. I'm just going to kind of press this down between the garland, and I'm going to hold it in place until that glue sets up. So this is sort of easy peasy, but it's going to take some time. I do not have any more low temp glue sticks. If you're worried about your hot glue gun, now, because you know they all get different temperatures, some do get hotter than others, it might melt your garland. And if you're concerned about that, then use a low temp glue gun. And also the ornaments. You know, these ornaments can be kind of thin. You know, if you're worried about the glue melting them, then, you know, go with the low temp. But I am just going to be gluing these on just like this. Trying to alternate the designs so I don't have, you know, like any one design clumped up. Yeah. So I think what I'm going to do is the one that I know the side well, it's round. It doesn't really have sides. But the part that I know that is going to be facing out on my shelf, I'm really going to try to alternate the ornaments so that they're not all clumped together with one design. And then whatever I have left, I'll put on the back because I don't want to go get more ornaments. All right. So there's that. So let's get, you know what? Let's get another one. I'm going to have to open up another package. Hold on. I'm back. So these have more of a satin finish. And you'd really have to look at these, you know, and I didn't do that when I was in the store. You know, just really pay attention to the ones in the package because some of them do have like little scuffs and marks on them. Actually, I'm looking at that package right there and I can see where that one has a scuff on it. Yeah, so a couple of these I may not be able to use if they're scuffed up too badly. There, oh, further down, there we go. All right, stay. So now I think I'm going to go, they're everywhere. Okie dokie. So this one next, try to feel. And see, the reason that I'm leaving the tinsel on here is you can tell sometimes they may not fit, you know, like real perfectly together, and that tinsel is going to act as a filler. So I'm just going to glue these on. That's all I'm doing. Just glue them around and around, and then I'm going to work my way up the entire little tree here. And then when I'm done, we are going to put the star on top. So let me work on this and I shall return. All right, you're going to need 3 packages of these ornaments because I have all of them put on. As you can see here on the back, I have just this little skinny area here that needs to be covered. And if I had another package, then that would be just perfect. But I may go get another one. I may not. You know, I know where this is going to be in my home. And like I said, the back is not going to show at all. And I might leave the back uncovered so it'll be flatter so it could fit better up against the shelf, the back of the bookcase where it's going to go. So now we have the star. Let's move that on back. So here we have the star, and I'm going to take my wire cutters and I'm going to attempt to cut off this little loop here without destroying the whole thing, without cutting the whole end of it off here. All right, that looks pretty good. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Let's see. As you can see here, let's move this. I think that glue has set up. So I went all the way up, and then this one is up at the very top. And I want to take this because this is sort of large and heavy. I'm going to put a big blob of hot glue here and then try to stick it kind of toward the front of that ornament there. I'm like, if I try to put it right like that, that's not going to stick up very well. You know what? It's not going to hold well. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not going to hold very well. So I think I'm just going to glue it right there. You see how that's going to sit? I can just glue it right there and it'll look just fine. Good enough for me anyway. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue here. Too much amber. I don't want the glue to run everywhere. Do all this work and then have all that glue just run right down the front. Not cool. All right, so now I'm just going to try to place that right on top like that. And I'm going to have to hold it. I'm going to have to hold it until this glue cools. And I'm probably going to add a little bit to the back. So anyway, let me hold this here and let that harden up. And then it's pretty much done. So I will get it set up over here so that I can give y'all a better shot of it. And then that'll be that. All right, y'all, here it is. It is done. Now look, I know I do this sometimes and it drives y'all crazy. It drives me crazy too. But once I got it set up, I didn't honestly like the way that it looked. It had, you know, gaps. And you know me, I can't stand gaps and things like that. So in here, I just took some of these vase filler pellet. Why is this not focusing? It's like my kids. They won't focus. Not when I tell them to anyway. These little vase filler balls here. And then I just went in and I just hot glued them in. You know, I just filled in some of the open spaces with that vase filler. Okay, that's all that I did. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it came out. Pretty darn happy. I'm going to try to zoom out here without you seeing like all of my props on the side. Oh, there's a little tree over there. Hi. But anyway, it's done. I hope you liked it. If you would, give this video a thumbs up, click subscribe, check me out on other forms of social media, the links to all of which will be in the description box down below. And I hope to see y'all next time. Bye!